On this episode, I give you some tips and tricks to help you with your colour selection. For another episode of Simone TV. Thank you once again for joining me. Alright guys, so today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks around your colour selections. Now, a lot of you may be working with builders who actually help and guide you through your colour selection process. That is great. And also people may need to choose their colour selections for themselves for a number of different reasons. They may be doing owner-builder. The builder may not supply that sort of service. But either way, guys, this video will be able to help you because I'm going to give you tips and tricks for all scenarios. So first thing I want to cover is the external colours and kind of where you should start. So I always want to talk about the main focus points. Now obviously outside is going to be your walls. Now whether it be your brick colour, if you're going to have a face brick, or whether you're going to be the colour of your render if you're going to have a render colour. So this is where you want to start. So let's just assume you're having face brick. I would recommend heading out to the brick company that your builder allows or you want to do, and go look at them on a full wall. It's very hard to look at a sample brick. You can definitely take the samples home with you, but at least you've seen it on a full wall. Different types of the day also as well too. If the sun's going to hit that wall, so that'll kind of throw off different shades. So definitely a great idea to head out there and have a look at the colours. Once you've chosen your wall colour, then the next probably big colour on the outside is going to be your roof colour. So whether you're going to have a metal roof or an iron roof, or you're going to have roof tiles. Also really depends on the design of your roof is how much of the roof you can see. So whether you have a pitched roof and it's going to be tiles, or you're going to have a flat roof that's kind of hidden behind parapets and not seen that much. So this is going to really differ, which way your roof is. So once you have your brick or your wall colour picked, then you can start, you've got the foundation set for what your roof colour is going to be. Then from that, guys, then you work down to your fascia and gutter sort of colour. So generally, the gutter colour will sort of match the brick and the fascia colour will be different. And then you have your window colours. You've got your garage door and your front door. So generally in most scenarios, garage door and front door are the same. And your window colours will match either your fascia or gutter. So that's sort of how the process will go around choosing the colours for your external facade. And like I said, you've got to have an understanding of what you want to go, whether it's like natural earthy sort of tones, whether you want some deeper darker tones, some browny sort of colours. So once you have that understanding, you start with the main one that you like. I would just be keeping it simple, guys. If you've got a face brick, just simply choose the brick that you like and base everything else around that. Don't try and go and, have a tile, have a window colour, have a front door colour, and then try and pick them all in once. Just stick solid with your main colour and then base everything else around that. Okay, now let's go inside. So the next thing, obviously for me, the main thing is going to be your floor covering. Now obviously you've probably got more wall and ceilings than you probably do your floors, but let's be honest, the wall colours is quite simple. You're not going to go too erratic with that unless you want to have some sort of feature walls, but most of it's going to be coming off your floor. Now obviously you're going to have, most cases have external tiles or flooring, so you can probably start, from there bringing the same sort of similar colours in, or you can, make that slight sort of transition and change, but you probably wouldn't be a bad idea to keep the whole overall feel and look from the outside, bringing it inside. So that would be my suggestion, guys, is start with your floor. Whether you're going to have tiles, whether you're going to have floorboards through the main floor area. Then from there, then you can kind of choose your carpets, if you're going to have carpets, or you're going to have floorboards in the other areas. So your main floor area, so as you walk in through your entrance, your kitchen, the living areas, where those tiles or wherever those floor coverings are, that's the colour you want to start with first. Then you can base your bedrooms off that, and then also your staircase can be based off that as well too. So things like your staircase floor coverings, if you want that to sort of be different as well too, you've got that core base that your floor is going to be. So if you want the floor to be more, not seen as much, then you have your staircase, colours can stand out as well too. So then from there, you got the simple task of just going to your walls and your ceilings. Obviously the paint I'm talking about here, so depending on that sort of stuff, you're just going to keep some simple sort of whites in there, or some shades of whites. I mean, there's a lot of different whites and that sort of stuff. So your walls are pretty easy sort of colours to sort of choose from once you've got your floors done as well too. Other colours inside the house is going to be a kitchen. So once again, this is can be quite standalone and unique, or you can have sort of similar themes going. It just depends on the look and feel of your home. So if you're wanting that seamless sort of look between the floor and the kitchen and the walls, and you want your kitchen to kind of match the sort of walls, then that's fine, but you may be wanting a kitchen that has a bit more of a warmer look, so you may have woods and darker colours through your kitchen that are a lot darker than your actually floor and wall tiles as well too, so that's fine. So you've got to have an understanding of the feel and look that you want to have. If you want that seamless look, you can definitely have some similar colours coming from the walls into your kitchen, but if you want your kitchen to kind of be a standalone piece or have that warmer feel to it, then you can go for those darker colours and potentially add those woods in there as well too. Probably the last thing is going to be your bathrooms and your walls, if you're going to have wall tiles as well too. So generally speaking, you can probably continue the same tile into the wear area. They'll probably have a wear area tile, and then you can probably just choose tiles, either the same tiles up the wall or some different sort of feature tiles, which is generally what's done most of the time in the bathrooms. Alright guys, so there's all the sort of tips and tricks around how to plan out your colour selection. If you know anybody, tag them in the comments below that this video will help them through their colour selection process. I'd love to hear about your colour selection process. If you have any more tips, leave me a comment, or if you have a question, something that I may be able to answer a little bit specific, leave me a comment in the comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. Guys, I had to keep it a lot general there today, so covering all sort of avenues, but a lot of people are very not sure of which way to go through their colour selection. So this here gives you a few big pieces to start with, then you've got your core base and you can base everything around that. Guys, you want to find out that if the builder you're choosing, what their colour selection process is. Do you have someone helping you and are they guiding you along the way? I would highly recommend that you do find this out and make sure that your builder does that. We definitely do that for our clients. It's a highly critical stage where they definitely need to be guided in the right direction. Alright guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you same time, same place for another episode of Simone TV. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.